Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're doing a little bit of a showcase of the new legend that has released on OPTC, the special super duper Sugo that is the A4s, K.D.A.D, Kinemon, Denjiro, Ashur, Doji, as well as Dogstorm. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down basically what they do, what I think about them, taking them into some content, and sort of having a chat about the particular unit. So we're starting off with the point farming event. Obviously, the point farming event is the event that they are very, very good for, and I thought I'd showcase the team that I'm actually using to farm this event. They're an amazing wave clear unit as well with their super class. They're going to be great for treasure map, and they're very, very good for speed farming as well, as you guys saw there. We are utilizing their full batch, and obviously their full batch is just built for this particular fight, as it's the way the point farming events are. Now, if you guys are struggling with this point farming event, obviously you can always run the auto strat. Just dip down to the 30 stamina, hit the auto button, fill your team with boosters, and you would be good to go. If you have all the boosters, you are going to have a very, very good time taking this particular event down. As for the batch that came out with Kinemon, Denjiro, Ashur, and Dogstorm, I don't really love them per se. I think the unit, the legend, is just a much better unit than what the batch provides them. But nevertheless, they are sort of a very, very good unit for slashers, and they sort of help out the slasher class quite significantly by giving them a different option, as well as them giving them stuff like utility and attack down, crazy attack boost, and revitalizing characters like Toki and V1 Odin. Unfortunately, we aren't using them on today's particular, well, the first part of the video. We will see them a little bit later on, or if you haven't checked out my Revolution Army 2 showcase, make sure to go check that out, because that was a lot of fun as well. But nevertheless, this team absolutely blitzes it. It goes through it so damn quick, and this is a really, really good time to farm turtles as well if you actually have all these boosted units, because this particular team gets through it very, very quickly. It does it very, very easily, and as you can see, like, it's just fast. So let's dive into some harder content now, and let's take a look at what else this unit can do. Alright, so onto Ashur Doji now. So, funny enough, we are taking on one of the characters in the new legend. So that's the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive in. Now, against Ashur Doji, he was renowned for having resilience, and obviously King and Queen were very, very good for this particular fight. But with the final tap of the Kinjiro, or sorry, the K.D.A.D unit, you can actually get around that very, very nicely. So this particular character works amazingly here. Obviously, we have some very, very good characters on the team. We are running V1 Odin. We're doing some bit of V1 Odin shenanigans. We have the free-to-play Roger. We have a bunch of supports to help with cooldowns and stuff like that. And we have Carrot and Wanda for cooldowns. Carrot and Wanda, they just stay winning. Like, honestly, like, that unit just keeps aging with pure perfection. And anytime I do a Cerebral team, anytime I do a Slasher team, they always seem to find a way on the team. And for this particular team, they work amazingly for this stage against Kawamatsu. Kawamatsu has a 3-turn quick orb barrier, but with our barrier pen units, namely Odin, Izo-Kiku, and Carrot Wanda themselves, we can actually break through the barrier just with barrier pen and hitting some perfects here. Because we get the 2x attack for Carrot Wanda as well, it's just an easy kill. Like, it's ridiculously easy. However, they do kind of diminish the damage on this particular stage, but it really doesn't matter that much because we have so much going that it just still works so damn nicely. On this particular stage against Cat Viper and Dogstorm, Dogstorm has 5 turns of resilience. You get 2 turns of special reverse on your sailors, the perfect special lock, as well as 8 turns of chain coefficient reduction and a full board of empty orbs. Lucky for us, we have the amazing superclass of the K.D.A.D unit. K.D.A.D is going to give us 2 1-0 orbs on the top and bottom row, as well as 2 tandem orbs on the middle row, so that just sort of negates all of those shenanigans. To get around the special reverse, we do have Carrot Wanda, but Carrot Wanda can only use their special once, and that can be a little bit annoying. However, with the support of Mr. 3 on Roger, that actually brings him down to 2 turns, and then with Carrot and Wanda, and the amazing sailors of not only Roger, but Odin and Izo and Kiku, we get an extra turn of cooldown there. Once we've actually done that, we can just start going absolutely AWOL here. We can start popping the Roger special. Roger's going to give us more cooldowns for our Odin and Izo-Kiku. Then we can use the Roger special again giving more cooldowns for Odin and Izo and Kiku. And then Odin's going to remove the resilience as well. Once we've done that, we're basically just going to absolutely destroy this particular stage. No issues whatsoever. Bink, bunk, bonk. Beautiful. See you later. So as you guys can see there, we can't use the Kinemon or the K.D.A.D unit special. Well, actually, no, we couldn't because we need to use Carrot Wanda first. We need the Carrot Wanda to be a Dex unit, so that way we have some more type advantage on this previous stage. Now that I'm actually looking at it, you can probably just switch with them. So, like, you could already get more stat damage on that particular stage. Like, you could easily get more damage on that stage now that I'm really thinking about it. But if you don't have the waifus, or if you got lucky with the waifus, their support's amazing. But if you don't have the waifus, this is going to work absolutely hunky-dory as well. On the final stage, we are going to rock our Odin special. Odin's going to give us a crazy orb boost. He's also going to give us some Wano orbs, and he's going to lock our free spirits, our free spirits orbs with the Jinbei support. Then we can use Izo-Kiku. They can extend the orb buff and give us 3 turns of a chain lock. That's going to get around the chain boundary. And then we can use the other K.D.A.Ds. Well, look, we don't even need to, right? Like, we don't need to use the K.D.A.D super class here, because we have Wano orbs and we're pretty much good to go. With this particular team, we are going to need to tap with K.D.A.D last so we get around the resilience. But we do want to hit hard with our Dex units. Remember, you have burn, so don't go too crazy with hitting perfects here. Maybe just hit some greats like this, then hit some perfects with your Dex units, and then what K.D.A.D's going to do is going to take all the damage that Slashes just did and throw it straight back in Ashur Doji's face. See you later, my guy. Once Ashur Doji dies, though, he does revive, so we do have to get around a revive mechanic, and he gives us empty orbs. He gives himself an attack up, and remember, you can only use 2 specials here. So utilizing the K.D.A.D super type, or super class, sorry, now is actually very, very strong. And then using their special for an attack boost is basically going to clap. Unfortunately, it doesn't give the Odin Shenanigans like we were seeing if you use Odin's special first, because it doesn't register that Odin's special activated that turn, which is very interesting. I thought the buffs would be the trigger for the game, but nevertheless, the team works insanely well, and K.D.A.D taking down arguably one of the hardest arenas. Honestly, for me now, like, this arena's not super challenging. However, it is still one of the more challenging arenas, and to no stall, it's a lot of fun, but you can do something like this. So another thing you can also do is actually utilize a hybrid combination with Roger. Now, with the A4s as well as Odin, as long as you use Odin's special before you actually use their special, what they actually do is they not only extend their attack boost to a 3-turn attack boost, but they increase the orb boost of Odin by +2/5 and extend that as well. So as you guys will see here, it extends it to 4 turns of an orb boost. I do have Carrot Wonders, and I extended that with Izo-Kiku, but for the sake of the video, I just wanted to showcase this particular ability because it is incredibly strong, and it brings back those like reminiscence of using Odin under Roger. So like it's actually really cool that we can sort of revisit that, as well as still be able to do it in a different way with these newer legends, and that's what I mean by revitalizing V1 Odin. So once you move into the final stage against Ashur Doji, normally you cop Red Haki, but as long as you have Roger, and this is why Roger is still so good, he can actually just remove that. Not only do you keep the attack and the orb boost, we also keep the 3 turns of the base stat boost that we also gave ourselves from the previous turn with our free-to-play Roger. So once we've done that, we're just going to use the final tap once again, and hopefully we can just get the dub here. So we're going to go Bink, Bink. Oh, look how much damage this is. Disgusting amounts of damage. Disgusting amounts of damage. Holy. Now, unfortunately, though, on the revive, we don't have a chain lock to get around the chain boundary. However, we do have the super class still. We do have the attack boost of Roger, as well as getting the 1,000,000 damage. So hopefully with the final tap again, we will hopefully be able to get it done here. So let's see how we go. Yeah, we got the damage for sure. Beautiful. Didn't even need the final tap. Excelente. So some cheeky shenanigans with Roger back is always fun too. Alright, and to wrap out the showcase, we are going to take on Garb's Challenge Heavenly Demon 2. So that's the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, I am including a couple of the new rare recruits for this particular fight. Okiku especially is so good because she has the Sailor ability that can actually remove paralysis by 1 turn just by being a Sailor. And then we also have Raizo here. Raizo's great because he can remove defense up on the final stage. But we are going to do something cheeky on the final stage and show you guys something fun. And he can actually remove the special bind as well. So there's also that. I didn't do my tap stripe, but that is absolutely fine. This is a no-stall run too, by the way. This team actually gets through it very, very easily, very, very smoothly. And there's a lot of strength units. So obviously Doffy is a Dex unit, so the strength characters have the precedence here. On stage 2, we can literally just wave clear with the superclass of the A4s, which is absolutely awesome. And then on stage 3 against Monet, we can get around the bind thanks to the Conjurer support on Raizo, which is super nice. That way we don't need to use any specials here. Monet has a barrier, and we have a lot of barrier pen, so we can actually get through that. We're going to attack with Raizo, we're going to attack with Odin, and we're going to attack with Carrot Wanda. And that's just basically going to kill here easy peasy. Once we hit stage 4, we come up against Virgo. Virgo has defense up, and we are using the Markano support on our Kiku, so that way we can get around the 2 turns of defense up. Otherwise, like, there's no real other way of getting around it, because you can't use an orb boost on this particular stage, so you got to be very, very careful. But Okiku also makes Dex and Quick Orbs have matching slot effects to our Strength and Slasher characters too, which is really, really fun. We can then switch with Carrot and Wonder once again. And then again, with our Barrier Pen units, we are just going to take out Virgo easy peasy here. Oh, okay, we have to hit with Kiko as well. Interesting. Nevertheless, it's not that big of an issue. Against Caesar, he gives us a full board of block orbs, and he also gives us 5 turns of Special Seal, as well as 1 turn of Paralysis. This is where Raizo is absolutely amazing for this team, because he can remove the Special Bind, and he locks the orbs. We're then going to pop Odin, and then we're going to use our friend Captain K.D.A.D. That way we're going to get 3 turns of an orb buff, 3 turns of an attack buff. We've locked our orbs as well, which is super, super nice. And with that, we're just basically going to absolutely decimate poor old Caesar there. We literally just have to one-tap there, and it works so well. Because we get 3 turns, we can carry that into the next stage against Pika. And Pika is going to give us a chain coefficient reduction. And if you don't kill Pika on the first turn without a chain lock, he does some nasty things. He also puts up defense up for himself. So we need to remove that. However, we don't have a way to remove it, yet Carrot Wonder can set the defense to 0. They're great here because they can also give us cooldowns. And then as you guys will see here, we're just going to one-tap with K.D.A.D. Like, it's just absolutely crazy what they can do. With that resistance debuff and Wano Orbs, like, it's just absolutely wild. On to the Treble and, what's her name? Sugar. On the Treble and Sugar stage, they're going to slot by on your left-hand side, so make sure Odin's over there so he can resist that. But we are just going to pop our other K.D.A.D special. That's going to give our Carrot Wonder a matching orb, which means they're going to actually do a lot of damage on Treble. Now, on this particular stage, you want to try and keep those 2 Wano orbs on your middle row, which is very easy to do, as you can see here. Like, very, very easy to do. So, you can easily take it. You can easily take it out. Save those Wano slots, so when you hit this stage, you actually get them locked in. And that way, you won't get the tandem slots on the middle row. You'll actually keep the Wano slots, which is super nice. However, we are going to activate the other superclass here. Because we get locked slots, and this is a no-store run, we're basically just going to hang on to these for the rest of the run. So we're going to activate that superclass, and then we can switch into Carrot Wonder for an attack boost, maximizing their super swap. Use their special one more time to give us 1 more turn of cooldown for Kiku, and then Kiku's actually going to remove the damage reduction, which is super nice. Once we've done that, we're so hunky-dory here that it's not even funny. Like, it's good old GG for this poor particular stage. You do have type advantage with Carrot Wonder as well. So they're going to absolutely decimate poor old Gladius in the back there. Once we hit stage 9, this is where things get a little bit interesting. Now, we do have Raizo's special ready to go, and you could easily use Raizo's special here to remove the special bind. Or you could use it on the final stage and remove the defense up as well, which is probably the most ideal thing to do. Because Raizo can remove special one, he can remove defense up. Use it on the final stage. That way you can get ready for Doffy. However, we're going to do some cheeky shenanigans. We're going to use Raizo here. We're going to kill poor old Doffy. Not Doffy 1, but 2 Doffys with their defense up. We have the super switch of Carrot Wonder here. Once we apply the resistance there, they're going to hit very, very hard. And because we have a full board of Wano Orbs, we don't even have to worry about the block orbs that get inflicted on the final stage. Nevertheless, though, we would be able to get rid of them thanks to K.D.A.D's special. They rotate block orbs. Their special is so good. A 3.25 times attack, 1 million fixed damage if you're using Odin as well. As a full board of orbs is very, very strong. And the shenanigans that you can do here with Odin, as well as K.D.A.D, as long as you use Odin special first, in the same turn, you can do some really, really nutso things. And as you guys saw in this particular last part of the video, we actually used it twice. Not only did we get it on the, the Caesar stage into the Pika stage, but we're going to wrap it up here on the final stage. Once you use Odin special, you get 2 turns of a 2.75 times orb boost. Any helps with getting Wano orbs if you're running like a mono strength team. But after you use Odin special, if you utilize K.D.A.D special, he's not only going to turn that into a 3-turn orb boost, but they're also going to increase it by 0.25. So it turns into a 3 times orb boost for 3 turns, and then the K.D.A.D special becomes a 3.25 times attack boost, and that rocks for 3 turns as well. Not only that, but they do 1 million fixed damage through normal attacks only, which isn't crazy or anything like that, but like, it is a nice little chunk of damage. Now, as you guys are about to see here, we are going to absolutely decimate these two Doffys with a final tap level 5 friend captain, K.D.A.D. So let's rock it. Ready? Spaghetti. Let's get ready to rumble! See you later, alligator. Boom! Through the defense up. Now, obviously, you can just remove that with Raizo, so if you don't have a level 5 final tap, don't stress. But as you can see, literally just with the attack boost and the AWP boost that gets provided through Odin and K.D.A.D, you can do some nutso things and some crazy damage output just like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me. If you are new to the channel, you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. Most importantly, though, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your night, enjoy your evening, enjoy your morning, wherever you guys are. Most importantly, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!